Hey, we are live and we got another episode for you guys. We got a very, very special guest, probably one of the biggest FIFA streamers that we've had as one of our guests. He's a Twitch FIFA streamer all the way in Cali and just hit the 40K mark in followers. So we have Faustography with us today. How we doing?
I'm doing good, man. Yeah, I hit the big 40. I don't know, it's kind of like a weird in between number because like it's so close to 50, which
Right,
is like when I really like, I'm like, holy shit,
right.
50,000. But 40, yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. I still remember, I still remember my first thousand. I still remember hitting 2,000, still remember hitting 4,000, still remember hitting 10,000, 20,000.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just gonna keep on grinding, keep on moving, see what we can do.
How long has it been since you started streaming?
It'll be officially 2 years next month. So
Really?
yeah, it'll be officially 2 years next month, or like roughly this month, because I started like late September or like early August because of I started streaming the beginning cycle of FIFA 21.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. We have Alex in the chat. What's up, Alex? So wow, the 2 years, that's a huge growth in 2 years.
Yeah, I didn't honestly expect it to be like this big. But with like the help of like TikTok and all that, combining both, it was pretty fast. And I don't know. I mean, I stream every day for like 5 hours. It's definitely a grind.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know. I was just committed and consistent. So I think that's what helped me a lot.
So you don't even miss a day, do you?
Not re- the only reason. I mean, the only reason why I've missed days is because like I had only time I like only time I've been not being able to stream was when my MacBook like pretty much fried. So I didn't used to have a PC. I like my first, I would say my first probably 8 months of streaming was on my MacBook Pro, which I originally got for editing photos back
Mm-hmm.
in when I was in community college. And so I used that to stream, and that honestly it was good, man. It lasted a little bit. Um and eventually it just like started to lag on me, and like I couldn't use my regular resolution size on my camera. I had to make it like a small square because it just couldn't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
And so after that I was like, you know what, this is like just ridiculous. I might as well just make the investment into a PC. And I couldn't stream because I had to order the parts, and then me and my dad ended up building it together because he's very tech savvy, car savvy, just
Yeah.
typical dad knowing everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, I couldn't stream. I couldn't stream for a week because I was getting that done. So yeah.
So when you first started streaming, you actually streamed with MacBook.
Yeah, exactly. So a little like I mean, it's a good laptop. I think it's like late I think it's the late 2018 version MacBook Pro. So I mean, it's a good laptop. But yeah, I used that for like the first 8 months of my streaming, and then eventually had to get a PC.
When did you end up getting the PC?
I think I got it December 2021.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
December
it was
2021.
like a couple months after you started streaming.
Yeah,
Okay. And everything's working well with your PC?
yeah,
You
yeah.
enjoy
I've
it?
only had like one issue was being weird. I couldn't. I mean, it's been fine now because we've been watching highlights and stuff. But when I watched highlights on it, probably like 3 months ago, I started like my YouTube, like the video would be playing, and then all of a sudden my just PC would just freeze, and then it would like I would have to restart my stream. But it
Mm-hmm.
hasn't been doing it since. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
But yeah, no issues then. It's been amazing. It's so nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And with your streaming schedule, have you always streamed like late night Cali time?
Yeah, like I don't really know why I decided to stream. I mean, I kind of do because like I wanted to pick a time where nobody did stream. which is
Mm-hmm.
has its pros and its cons, big time.
Right.
But yeah, like I just wanted to do, I just wanted to somehow um, be more discoverable. And like the way you do that is you pick a time where nobody's at.
Right.
So yeah, I decided to just start streaming like late 10 p.m. PST, which is, I mean, it's somewhat late into, West Coast America. But yeah, I've always picked that time and always stuck with it.
Do you feel like streaming at that time has been mostly beneficial for you and contributed to your growth?
Um, I would say that it definitely had, like, I would say there's a lot of, yeah, I would say mostly beneficial because
Okay.
I think there's a lot of pros and there's very few cons. Like, few cons I can think of is like, obviously, since nobody's on, there's obviously going to be there's going to be a lot more people on, in the morning when Caster's on versus, obviously late America. So
Mm-hmm.
your audience, is already small, but there's less people on. So, it's better for you in the sense that it can help you because you're the only one on. So people, obviously see your name versus when all the other big streamers are on. But yeah, I mean, other than my mudded sleep schedule,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, it's terrible and it's probably going to be terrible for as long as I keep streaming, which I don't mind it. I mean, I'm used to it and I've like adjusted my life around it. So I know what to do and how to do it because I've been doing this, the past 2 years. So I have like my routine and it's been good.
Do you still get like your 7 to 8 hours?
I would say like usually like sometimes I go to bed at like 4, sometimes I go to bed at 5, sometimes I go to bed at 6. So it just depends, but like usually I try to wake up by like earliest or like latest like 12.
Okay.
Latest is 12. So sometimes other days yes, other days no.
So like you're also going to school, so I'm assuming like your
Yeah.
classes are like much later in
Later.
the
Yeah,
afternoon.
exactly. And like right now, I've made my school schedule strictly online, so I don't have to, wake up even earlier for classes. But like for some, like starting probably spring semester, I'm gonna have to go in person. But I
Mm-hmm.
think I've seen the times for those classes in the spring, and they're all pretty much like afternoon or evening. And I'd rather have that than try to get up in the morning because parking is gonna be a lot more difficult in the morning versus in the
Right.
evening.
Right. And it suits your schedule
Yeah,
with your
exactly.
streaming. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, how has the streaming experience been for you for those 2 years and up to this point?
It's been good. I feel like I've been very um in this like streaming world, it's hard to um not compare yourself to others and and how they're doing and stuff, but I think you just got to like look back and see like how far you've come and like where you're at and just be grateful
Yeah.
because some people wish to be in your position and you wish to be in others.
Mm-hmm.
But I think overall, like I've been very fortunate. I've been very fortunate, and I'm very glad to like still have people that watch me despite um, you know growing these past 2 years. Um, but yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, I would have never done any of this. I probably wouldn't have never met you if COVID didn't happen because that's when I originally picked it up.
Right.
Because when I moved back home, I got my job and hoping that school would eventually return in person so I could, move back down. Because my original plan was to move back down to LA and live there.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna move down there and complete school, and then after that, I was gonna stay there permanently.
Okay.
And so after like school didn't return back in person, I was just like, I'm just gonna move back home. I got my job at the car salesman, and I was there for like a year. But I was like, since I have so much free time, all I have to do is work. I had to work from usually I think it was I had to get there at 10 and then I worked till 6 every single day. Yeah, every single day. And
Mm-hmm.
then after I would come home, I would just come home and stream.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what I did for like a couple months.
Yeah.
And then that company filed for bankruptcy, and then I got let go. So I had even more free time. And I was like, that's when I started. I don't know. I just like, since I made a good amount of money while the time I was there. So had a lot of money saved up. Unfortunately, like as soon as I got laid off, I just took out a loan to buy my M3.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, you know, I can I have enough money to where I can pay back the bank, but like it's just such unfortunate timing. Um, so I just full sent it on like streaming, and I just fully committed,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alex in the chat is asking what you're studying.
Advertising with a focus in marketing.
Okay. And off stream, we kind of talked about maybe what you might be interested in pursuing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not really too sure what you
No,
want to go
not
into.
really. I
Yeah.
just I just want to get the degree and then see what my options are kind of. I mean, I
Yeah.
know like you learn obviously in the major like what you can do with it,
Mm-hmm.
and what job options are available. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna try to get this degree first and then figure out what I can do with it after.
For sure. I feel like what you learn in marketing or advertising could be beneficial for you if you decide to go like full-time streaming because you'll
Yeah,
know how
no,
to market
definitely.
yourself, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's like one of the things because I mean, even for photography, photography is essentially advertising in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of you know advertisements sell their products using pictures. So that's kind of why I decided to choose advertising, but also because I didn't have to take calculus because it's not really a business major, but it is. So yeah, I didn't want to take calculus because
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at math.
Yeah. Yeah, we also kind of talked about your thoughts on possibly being a full-time streamer, and currently what you're following, it seems like, you're on pace. Like it's very
Yeah.
realistic for you to be able to do that. Would you like to like just kind of share your thoughts on possibly pursuing full-time?
I mean, I feel like I've been doing it full time. It's
Okay.
just like, because I feel like I put in like 5 hours a day. That's like 150 hours a month, which is way
Right.
more than an average, job
Mm-hmm.
that you would do. And so, yeah, I feel like I've been already doing it full time. Um, it's
Okay.
just like, it's just like um, I have like a lot of other things, so I can't really like fully focus on it. Like I can't have like 100 player picks ready every stream because I can't like, it's not that I can't touch FIFA and like, build stuff for stream and stuff, but it's just like I have more things that I have to do other than streaming because it's not like my sole priority, but it is in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it would be a lot more easy if it was like very, if it was my full-time thing because I could solely focus on, what am I going to do today? You know, do I have this video edited for TikTok upload? Do I have this for Twitter? Stuff like that. But yeah.
Would you say like at your point with the following that you have, that you're able to just make a living off of it?
Um, it depends. I mean, it really comes down to like numbers at the end of the day and
Right.
just, who wants to support you.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it comes down to. Because, I mean, you could have, I mean, well, the thing is, with this new Twitch ad revenue thing that came out,
Yeah.
there's like, I'm not sure if every single creator has it or if it's just partners or if it's just affiliates. But it is very, considering like I've been receiving ad revenue for like the past, I would say, practically all my time streaming. And the difference with this new system is noticeably different, like insane how much different the ad revenue income in comparison to what their old system was.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I mean, it depends a lot. Like I said, it depends solely based on your numbers and just, how many subscribers you have, if people want to give you bits, donations and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible. It just comes down to, your channel.
Yeah, for sure. We got Jay Rich in the chat. What's up, Jay Rich? Welcome in. So I guess, yeah, I've noticed even for affiliates, like the ad revenue is the streamers get a bigger share. I think it's like 50-50 for affiliates. I don't know what it is for partners.
Partners, I think it's 55.
You guys, the streamers get
Yeah.
55.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's only 5%
Yeah.
more. And
Yeah.
then for subs, you get 75%.
No, it's only so the only sub that it's not 50-50 is tier twos and tier threes. Tier threes, you get 70 and Twitch gets 30. Tier twos, you get 60, Twitch gets 40. Tier ones, you get 50, they get 50.
Got it. And then
Yeah.
for your tier twos and tier threes, do you have extra benefits for your channel?
For my channel, all I have is just a golden badge, and it's kind of just like a flex thing, which I
Okay.
mean, tier two and tier three sub is essentially a flex.
Mhm.
So yeah. Only thing different is the badge, and that's about it.
What else can you add to that to tier
You
twos
can
and
put
tier
it. You can
threes?
put anything. You can put. You can make tier two, tier three specific emotes. You can do specific like bit badges, specific sub badges.
Yeah.
So you can kind of do a lot, but I don't know. It's just I don't know, emotes, like making exclusive emotes. I don't know. It just seems too sellouty for me.
Okay.
You know, like
Yeah.
oh, to access this, you got to do, you got to pay tier three, tier one, tier two, whatever. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I'd rather just keep it as a badge, simple. And if you want to, if you want to help me out and support me by doing that, hey, I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. Do you have any like tier 3 subbers?
Yeah, I have three.
You
I have
do.
three
Oh,
right now.
wow.
Yeah, Go Getter, Griffin, and Daz. Those
Oh,
are the three.
nice. Hey,
Yeah.
shout out to them, man.
Yep. Yes, sir.
So like what made you want to get into streaming in the first place?
I grew up on FIFA. I was uh I was instilled by the EA gambling as a nice 12 years old.
Uh-huh.
I would say man, it's crazy because like this, like I feel like my generation, like if you're around like 20, I would say like 20 to 25, like you were brought into gambling at like a very young age if you played early FIFA. Because like
Yeah.
that was, I mean, the introduction of like Microsoft points and the fact that you could potentially spend money to gamble on like in-game currency is pretty crazy. And figuring that out at a young age, you're a little kid, you want to have the best team, but you got to spend money to get it. So like everything, man, I remember just any type of money I got on like FIFA 12, FIFA 13, FIFA 14, straight into Microsoft points, no question.
Mm-hmm.
And I must have spent, I mean, I would use full on, birthday money, allowances, anything I got, I
Yeah.
would work with my grandma at the flea market when I was like 12 years old, get 40 bucks, put it into Microsoft points, open packs. Um, and I mean, that's pretty much how it went. I mean, like I said, my first FIFA was FIFA 12. And so I was like, that was 2011. I was like 12 years old. I was born in 1999. And so, yeah, I mean, with my friends, we all knew what to get each other for birthday presents. I grew up with like four really good soccer friends.
Yeah.
And so we all played FIFA. We all tried to have the best teams. And so, yeah, every single birthday, we knew what to get each other. It was $20 for 1,600 Microsoft point card back in the
Mm-hmm.
day.
Yeah.
And every single birthday night, we would just open packs and pray.
Yeah. Oh man, that's awesome. Have you played every FIFA since like 12?
So I played 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Um, Stopped in 16 because that's when I graduated high school. Therefore, I went to college, and that's when I was just like, this is where it ends. I sold my Xbox, I sold everything. Um, so I didn't play 17, 18, but then I bought an Xbox because that's when Fortnite got really big. And so me and my friends, um, back when I was living in LA, like the only sort of like communication or like free time I would have with my high school friends was through Xbox. So I bought an Xbox and I played, we played Fortnite, we got into like Rainbow Six Siege,
Mm-hmm.
just good stuff. Nights with the boys, Blackout, Call of Duty, that was good. And then I think I bought 19. I don't really know why. Maybe because it was on sale. And then just because I hadn't played FIFA in so long, I just got addicted again quick.
Yeah.
And come team of the season, I was loading up FP,
Yeah.
and it sucked me back in. And then I bought 20, um, played it a little bit, spent some FP, sold everything, and then just spent all my coins on packs. Didn't really like the gameplay of 20 at all. And I didn't touch it after then. But then, obviously 21 is where I started streaming. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Were you a Foot founder? Did you play Ultimate Team back that early?
I was 1 year off. I was 1 year off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. And then so then was it FIFA 21 that you got into streaming?
Yeah. FIFA 21 was the first FIFA I streamed.
Okay. And then even at that point, were you still putting in money?
FIFA 21. I'm not sure how much I spent. I think I might have spent, and I can't even remember. I think I might have spent maybe like 700 or $1,000 that year.
Mm-hmm.
This year I only spent I think 300 or 400.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, dumbing it down, which is good. But yeah.
Do you think for the next FIFA you'll spend some money on the game?
Yeah, definitely in the beginning. I'm only gonna spend probably like 300 or 400 at the beginning, which is
Uh-huh.
like the start. And then probably not spend anything till team of the year, and that'll be it.
Okay. Got
So
it.
yeah.
So I noticed that you still streaming FIFA at this time of the year.
Yep.
What is your motivation in still playing it?
My motivation is that I don't want my channel to die for streaming another game.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay. So
So yeah.
are you just SBC grinding? Like just doing the
Yeah,
8510s?
just menus and just trying to pack Dino. He's the last one I need. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Can't get him, but I'm gonna keep trying.
So you're just doing the icon player picks then,
Yep.
just to get
Icon
them.
player picks 85 by 10s, and that's it.
Yeah, I feel like the people that are still playing FIFA, all they're doing is just 8510s till they get some of the players that they want.
Yeah. And it's crazy how like I don't know, sometimes the wait is just terrible and you're just like, right, just keep on doing the same thing.
Right.
But I mean, it's gonna, we only got like 5 more days till the web app, so only
Right.
5 more days of repeating, and then now it's the new game. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, what are your thoughts on 22 after this whole year, man?
I think in comparison, I think I had a better year in 21, just because maybe it was just because I was like new on the scene or something. But I think the 21 overall content was just way better. There was just a lot more variety. I think gameplay, I like 22 better.
Mm-hmm.
But the menu content, the promos, I think 21 is just clear. They had just so much more variety and so much more types of like gambling packs,
Mm-hmm.
because they had, I mean, you could go on. They had like 93 plus attacker only icon packs. They had 92 plus midfielder defender packs. They just had so much more variety in terms of like icon picks, icon packs. I mean, they did this year. They did do the all Brazilian one, which was very cool. It was
Mm-hmm.
very very awesome, and the all Brazilian footies picks, all Brazilian French picks. But I don't know. I just think the content and the way they structured 21's like cycle was better.
Got it. I would say for 21, I really like the when they did the Euros, the festival cards,
Oh, yep.
the Path to
Path to
Glory.
Glory. Yep. That
Yeah,
was again, that's another promo that just is miles clear of 22. I mean, Shapeshifters is good, but like, man, I don't think anything will beat that Path to Glory because it was just such an involvement with like the IRL sport and the
right.
game. I mean, we got the World Cup coming up soon, so hopefully they do something with that.
Yeah.
That'll keep people intrigued with both, IRL and the game. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, 100%. If they could make some like special cards with upgrades depending on like some countries winning, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
At least for me, like when during 21 when they released those cards, it got me more involved in the Euros and I was
Yeah.
actually following it more.
Yeah, because you were like, you obviously watched the nation of which card you had and wanted them to do
Exactly.
well.
Yeah.
So I think I mean, they did a good job, and it's not like they can't do it again. I mean, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So we can only just hope and pray that the content team or whoever is in charge of that type of stuff, does it this
Mhm.
year.
Yeah, for sure. Um, when you're looking into 23, from all the info that maybe you looked into, like what are some things that you're looking forward to?
Um, Looking forward to not getting as bad as icons anymore. Like they took out, I think Nakata's not even in the game anymore. Okocha is a
Okay.
hero, and Okocha haunts me. That guy is
Uh-huh.
he was in every pack I opened last year.
Uh-huh.
Um, I think Casillas is gone, Cafu's gone, which is unfortunate. Overmars is gone, Inzaghi's gone.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I mean Jarzinho's new in the game. He's like another Garincha.
Okay.
He's a new Brazilian icon, which is sick.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they mudded Xabi Alonso. That was pain. He's got awful pace. He looks terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then Gerd Muller, I feel like he should be better considering he's like one of the most dominant strikers in all of football. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I kind of learned the chemistry system. Still probably need to like tweak a few things to make sure I get it completely, but I'm sure the chat will help me out.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, I'm looking forward to the upgrades. Like I love seeing the change in every year of like upgrades and downgrades.
Mm-hmm.
Not as much this year just because literally I feel like all the top tier gold cards look so bad. Like I mean, they
Right.
got Messi with low work rates. Like I don't know what that is
Jeez.
about. And CR7 with like 85 dribbling or something. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It's weird because it's gonna make I feel like icons and like promo cards a lot better in the game because the golds are gonna be worse.
Mm,
Therefore, like the power curve separation is gonna be a lot stronger.
sure. Yeah.
So we'll see how it plays out.
Do you know any other icons that are included or got excluded?
Uh I can't think of the ones that like only ones that I just named that are removed are the only ones I can think of.
Okay.
But they only added three new ones, which is Muller, Chabi Alonso, and Jorginho. Those are the only three.
Damn, but Nakata is like the only Asian icon, right? So they
Yeah.
don't got any Asian
No,
icons.
no, none. It's crazy, man. I don't know how it works with like licensing or stuff. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Maradona's out, but he's been out.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't really know how the licensing works. I assume, they pay them for like their image rights and usage, and that like, can we use you in the game? And if they like the money, they'll do it. If they don't,
Mhm.
then they'll take them out.
Yeah. Well, I know Jisung Park got included as a
Oh yeah, yeah,
hero.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I
That's
think
gonna be cool.
there's some hype behind him.
Yeah,
Apparently
there's
he's
gonna
gonna be
be
yeah.
there's gonna be a lot of cool like heroes included because they have so many compared to last year.
Mhm.
And on top of that, I mean, we're still gonna have that crazy Genola card at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Um, who else is like a decent? Who else is like a decent hero? I mean, No, Cahill's card is kind of bad.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of one. I think it's just Ginola that's like, I mean, like can be usable this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you got Toure in the next one and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
nice.
Um, do you see any like hero cards that look appealing to you?
Um, Park, like you mentioned, and just probably Toure. There's
Mm-hmm.
like one Australian or New Zealand guy in the Prem. I can't think of who his name is, but he looks not bad. There's also a French guy, a French striker that looks decent. And I can't think of anybody else. But yeah, Toure. Oh, Marquisio. Marquisio
Marquisio.
is a
Okay.
very old like FIFA meta icon sort of in the community.
Mm-hmm.
He was like really dominant in like the early years of FIFA. So I'm excited to use him again.
Yeah, for sure. Um, what about in regards to the World Cup? Um, do you see like who are you rooting for, by the way? Are you rooting for
Uh Bra-
anybody?
Brazil, and then if they don't like if they get knocked out somehow, then probably Argentina slash Portugal, just because I
Mm-hmm.
want to see either one of them win it, Messi or Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Brazil and then those two.
Well, you're like the biggest R9 fan, right?
Yeah.
Any reason why you like him so much?
Um, I don't know, just because of like how iconic he is.
Mm.
Just because of, obviously his haircut and stuff, and just of how good he was like on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it sucks that he was like riddled with injuries and had to retire so early, but
Right.
I mean, yeah, that guy was yeah. I wish I was able to watch him like when I was, conscious of myself. But like I barely got into football like probably I would say 2010 because like I first started playing in middle school, um, which is like 7th, 8th grade in the US.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, that's when I got into like football and um started playing FIFA and stuff like that.
Right. But I think Brazil's like number one in the world, right? They're the favorites
Yeah,
to
I
win it.
mean, I think a lot of people are backing them, but honestly, I don't even know. We'll see because we're gonna have to see after how everything pans out with the tournament, who gets against who, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, who you think realistically, Brazil's got it? They're the
Yeah, I
favorites to
think
to
I
go.
think so. I mean, their squad. I mean, Vinny's playing really well. Rodrigo. I mean, Neymar's having a fucking season. Um, it sucks that Gabriel and both Gabriels or all three of them, they're all Gabriel on Arsenal. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a single one of them has been called up. Hopefully
Wow.
Jesus at least, but Martinelli
Yeah.
I feel like should be able to go, but we'll see. They got a lot of I mean they have a lot of players obviously already like Vinny, Neymar, and Rodrigo, but
Yeah.
hopefully they take some of them up as like depth for subs or something.
Right. Because I mean, they're so stacked, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They just have so many good Brazilian players. And then, I mean, Argentina's good. They won the Copa. They
Yep.
beat Italy in that Euro Copa matchup.
Yeah, the
Uh,
super Euro thing or whatever.
yeah. France is gonna be a threat for sure with
Yep.
Benzema.
Yeah. Griezmann, Mbappe, Pogba. Yeah, they're gonna be good. Varane, Kimpembe. I mean, he's not really good in real life, but I mean, he's gonna be there.
But I don't know if they could kind of break that curse, like the winners
Yeah, the
always do
World Cup
well.
curse. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's I don't know. A lot of people are back in France too, especially like in my chat. Whenever people ask, like, who's your favorites? A lot of people think like France, Brazil, and Argentina
Mm-hmm.
are like the strong ones. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure. Um, do you know who's in Brazil's group?
Not that I can think of. Not that I can think of right now. I'm not too sure because I haven't like I want to do like a group prediction thing or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Just to see if I can get some stuff right. At least play with chat or something because I don't know if there's like a thing for like fantasy, like
Mm-hmm.
for fantasy Premier League and like you can do one for like UCL. I think it'd be cool to do something like that with Twitch chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, well, I was looking through the schedule today, like, and I realized all the games are in the morning,
Yeah. Is it like how early for us?
starting from like 2 a.m. to like
Oh, so I'll be
11 a.m.
wow,
at the
really? I'll be
latest.
damn, that's
Yeah,
actually fire though, because I'll be live. So I could kind of like watch and play the game at the same time. Damn, that's actually might be a huge W for me because
yeah,
I'll be live and I'll be able to react depending on who's playing.
right.
Cool. I
But you
didn't know
might you
that.
might sleep through some of the games too, right?
Yeah, that too. But as long as I'm live for some, that'll be more
Yeah,
hype too. That'll be
yeah,
cool.
yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, so I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I obviously it's like a weird time in the winter because it's usually in the summer, but
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be nice, especially with FIFA coming. I feel like I'm more excited for FIFA 23 because of the inclusion of the World Cup and see how they
Yeah.
integrate kind of the content and what's going on in IRL.
Yeah, with different cards and stuff. I hope they can do a promo, but we'll have to see with like if they have licensing and with FIFA and stuff. Hopefully they can do at least something, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Are there any other things that you noticed for 23 that you've noticed or you're looking forward to?
Um I'm interested to see how the gameplay plays. I mean, I think everybody is just because it's kind of gonna like develop and change throughout the year. Because I think a lot of people, um, I think a lot of people enjoyed. I mean, usually a lot of people enjoy the beginning stages of FIFA. It's just how EA goes about patching, changing, adapting things throughout the years when it starts to go to shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Uh, have you played mostly on old gen for 22?
No, I'm completely all new gen.
Oh, really? So,
Yeah,
I
I don't
mean,
I don't like old gen at all.
really?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Because I know majority of people I talk to, they like old gen more than the new gen.
Yeah, I don't like old gen. I don't know. It is more arcadey, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm used to new gen. I just don't like the speed
Mm-hmm.
um of the old gen. But yeah, I don't know. I just like new gen better.
Got it. I mean, any reasons why you like new gen more?
Um, I don't really know. I don't know. I just wanted to do it because I mean I bought the console, so I want
Right.
to use, what I can use on it. There's no point if I was gonna play an old gen, I might as well keep the old Xbox,
Right.
or the old, PS4 or something. But if I have new gen, I'm gonna play on new gen.
Yeah, that makes sense. So the whole year you just played new gen,
Yep,
not even
whole year.
look back. Yeah, because I know like just a lot of streamers they always played old gen more. They just prefer that unless like they're pro players. All the
Yeah,
pro players had to play new gen.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do you know if like for 23 if you're able to have like both versions?
Yeah, I think I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition. It said dual entitlement, so I'm gonna be able to have both, which is nice.
But it's not gonna matter to you, right? Because you're just gonna
Yeah,
play with the
true. Yeah, yeah,
next gen.
yeah.
Yeah. So well, I mean that's interesting. Is there any features like in terms of gameplay that they included for 23 that you like?
I mean, there's always gonna be like new skill moves and like new animations, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're just gonna have to play it and see what it feels like. Because like they could say, you know, this and that, but I don't know. It just matters how it feels in game, and we'll see. Because
Mm-hmm.
like the chemistry is gonna be different, so you're gonna have to use like different players if you want to have certain type of chem points.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's gonna come out soon, so we'll find out in like 11 days.
You already played the beta? Have you got the beta?
Never got the beta.
Oh, you didn't.
Nope, not this year.
Did it matter to you if you got it or not?
Nah, it's just
Okay.
because the beta is completely different than what the actual game is gonna be like. I mean, it's cool to like because the one thing that doesn't change, I think, is the menus
Mm-hmm.
and how the cards look and the new like just everything about the menus. I think the menus, everything is pretty much the same. They might change like fonts or like certain bugs that happen, but the gameplay is always completely different than what the actual
Right.
game is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. But you got the early access, right, for the Ultimate
Yeah,
Edition?
Ultimate Edition. So I get it the 27th, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're excited about it? You excited about?
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm more excited to see like if 23 actually like helps my channel as far as like just because 22 obviously it's dying down, less people are looking forward to watch it. So
Mm-hmm.
I hope what 23 does is, brings a lot of people that used to watch me back, into the early cycles of FIFA back into this one.
Right.
That's what I'm mainly looking forward to. Just something fresh and hopefully a lot of people that used to watch me like at the beginning stages or like, middle stages of 22 come back and watch like the beginning and the middle stages of 23.
Right. Did you feel like the last couple months of 22 were you had more viewership as opposed to the beginning?
I don't really know. I would say 100% at the beginning. I would say it usually always falls off after team of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I would say it was great this year. Like the first, I would say what this game came out September or like didn't it come out October this year? Because it was
Right.
delayed, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
Um so I would say like October to probably like April. I think it was good. I think I was roughly like I've usually stayed around like I've been able to support myself as like around like 220 to like 250 average, and that was probably what I got between October and I would say like March, April-ish.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like I can't really talk on the last, I would say what, like starting maybe June or like maybe even like May, because I went to Netherlands and I didn't stream for like, I left the 21st and I came back June 1st, and that
Mm.
wasn't supposed to happen. So I feel like my channel kind of got hit pretty hard as far as like just being absent, because like as a streamer you can't take any days off.
Right.
Otherwise, your channel's gonna hurt with it. And
Mm-hmm.
so I think that I don't know. The thing is like that's why I'm looking forward to 23, because it's gonna tell me if that really affected my channel or it was just the game falling off.
Right.
Because I don't know. I just feel like everything I worked for up to that point, I didn't take any vacation. I was always consistent. I did it every day. But then like the one time I left, I just felt like I just lost everything that I worked for.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, yeah, hopefully I can bounce back into 23 and I can go back to normal, but we'll see.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, the reason I asked is because usually from what I hear from smaller streamers is the last couple months of FIFA is when they get a higher view and viewership.
Yeah.
And I personally experienced that, so I only ask
Yeah.
because you're a bigger streamer, and I would think I don't know if
Yeah.
that applies to you.
No, it definitely like there's definitely days where it's definitely higher.
Yeah.
And it helped me 100% last year. Like last 21 summer was probably like my peak. 21 summer was really good. I mean, I remember, man, I must have gotten like 7,000 followers in a month. It was
Mm.
it was insane.
Yeah.
Of course I had like the help of TikTok and stuff, but like I mean, yeah, the months of like June and July. August does okay, and then September is kind of because it kind of like segues into 23 like at the
Right.
bottom of the month. But yeah, I mean June, July, I mean those months were huge for me, and 21, those
Mm-hmm.
summer months. But yeah, no, it definitely helps small streamers for sure in like the later months because obviously big streamers, they take time off or they don't stream
Right.
as much or they play, NBA 2K. So I've definitely, yeah, I mean, it's helped me. It's definitely not hurt me. But yeah,
Yeah, no, I've definitely heard like some streamers they did like some bigger streamers blew up because they kept streaming during that
hmm
period, like during the
yeah,
summer. Like one example from what I heard was like even Nick run the foot market.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I started watching him. I don't even know. I think it was the beginning of 2018. I've been following him for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he was already kind of big when I already found him, but now he's
Mm-hmm.
even, I mean, that man, like in peak, he would hit like 15K viewers, man. I just remember seeing
Mm.
him at like, I mean, still he still had a lot when I first discovered him. I think he was at like 1500 or something, but like, man,
Okay.
peak 22, he would be at like 12 to 15K, man. That's just crazy.
Jeez. Yeah. That's pretty insane numbers.
Yeah.
Wow. You're also a mod for him, right?
No, I'm not a mod. I'm just a sub. I think I'm like,
Really?
I don't even know what my months are. I think I'm like a 20-month sub or something like that. But no,
Okay.
I'm not a mod. Chatty's a sub, or Chatty's a mod. Chatty's a mod.
Chatty's a mod.
Chatty
Okay.
Wagger, and then Chris is a mod for him.
Right.
Um, Joel Moves is another mod for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I only know them because of my like they hop in my stream and they're mods for me as well.
Right. Um, I swear I saw a photography with the
I
mod
was
badge.
I know I just got the verified badge. Maybe that was it. But yeah,
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah, maybe it's just the verified badge because
Or was it?
I'm a partner.
Got it. Was it? I wonder if it was that other photography that was the one
Oh,
that took your name.
that would be pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's why I asked because I thought I saw your name. I was like, oh,
Nah, I
is he a mod?
wish.
Okay.
I
Got it.
wish.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, before I let you go, it's like almost been an hour already.
No worries.
Yeah. I want to ask, like, what are your goals with streaming and content? What are like some the things that you want to do and implement?
Um, I don't really know. I mean, what I was gonna do is I was just gonna get like my plan was to get um like I don't know, I just wanted to change up my content and like just try to get a bunch of girls on my stream, like from dating
Okay.
apps and stuff. So
Uh-huh.
I was swiping on like Tinder and Hinge, just like I don't know. With Twitch, like um I don't know. I feel like just females help your channel a lot. And I don't know, I wanted
Right.
to do something like that. And when Mira was here, it
Yeah.
worked. I mean, it got the job done, that's for
Mm-hmm.
sure. And it was awesome having her here. But then obviously I found her on the dating app, so I can't really do that anymore. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
happy with her. So
Yeah.
yeah. I don't really know. I mean, other than that, I mean, I'm just gonna do same old thing. Um, I'm excited to play the game. I'm excited for the new game and for it just to be fresh, packs. My TikTok, I'm curious to see how my TikTok is coming the new content because I think my TikTok is doing really well right now. It's just hard because I don't like posting just like short um clips, just like 15-second or like 25-second clips of just like one pack. I like making videos and like sort of like a series, like, 5 icon picks in one video or something, and then you can do another five in the next one, or
Mm-hmm.
just something different. So hopefully, because my TikTok has grown massively since the start of 21, I can't really remember the numbers that I had in 21, but I don't think I had or 22. I don't think I had nearly as many followers as I do now on TikTok. I must have maybe only had like maybe 25K or something at the beginning of the year at
Mm-hmm.
FIFA 22. So I have like almost 60,000 now. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see both how my videos do and if my TikTok live can help, funnel people, back into my Twitch, considering it's a new game. You know, people are going to be obviously more curious about it, so they're going to therefore, you know, hopefully more people watch my live,
Yeah.
and then come through there to
So
Twitch that way.
when you do TikTok, do you also live stream your TikTok while you're streaming?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah. That's definitely. I mean, there's a reason like I've been able to grow so fast, and it's definitely from that. Like I remember like in the summer of 21, the reason why it peaked is because like, man, I would get like 400 followers in one stream. It would be massive.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like doing in 21, I had just a shit ton of fodder, and I would do one live stream specifically dedicated to unlocking that player. Like
Yeah.
we did R9 in one stream. I crafted him in like 7.5 hours or something, and I must have that probably was my best stream ever. I must have averaged like 450 people.
Mm.
And it's crazy. I wouldn't even I wouldn't even want to know what my ad revenue would look like in those type of months, man, because holy shit,
Mm.
it would be insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember averaging like 450 people that stream. I must have had like 6,000 unique viewers, and I must have gotten like another 550 followers or something. I think I posted those statistics on my Twitter. And it was just, yeah, I mean, 21 summer was just a different time. It was, I mean, it was just way clear of 22 in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm glad you had the success that you had,
Yeah,
and
thank you, man. I
no,
appreciate it.
no, I seriously hope that you continue to grow, and if full time becomes your thing, man, then so be it, man.
Yeah, hope
Yeah.
so. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
No, I really appreciate you taking time to do this, man.
Nah, no worries.
Yeah, man. So we will end the stream here. I mean, I guess I'm sure a lot of people already know you, but if people don't know you, where could they find you?
Pretty much everything is at Faustography underscore. Everything's the same as my Twitch, FAUSTOGRAPHY underscore. Everything. So Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch. That's it.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll leave the links in the description below so you guys could check them out and drop them follow.
Sounds
But
good.
again, thank you so much. If you could stay a little bit after the live stream, that'd be great. And
Yeah.
for everybody else, really appreciate you guys